Hi, my name is Annamieka, and this is the Art Friends Show, where every conversation focuses on getting to know the essence of creativity itself. I'd love to invite you as well to join me inside of Art Friends School, where we go deeper into these topics and join in with other art friends around the world. Thanks so much for joining us, and let's get to the show. To the Art Friends Show. Here's an artist you're gonna love to know. Hi, I'm Annamieka. This is Tammy Bricker.
Hi.
And Tammy is here with me today. She's working on some paintings. Tammy and I are working together on her art. And Tammy, do you want to tell us what you're doing?
I had a vision of a wave. So I pulled a picture off of Unsplash.
Yes.
And Annamieka can tell you about that. And then I took the pastels and kind of did a little
Here,
drawing
turn
of
the
it.
camera around so we can, there.
And I had done this blue color on this canvas yesterday and like envisioning this, and it's sort of this metallic turquoise that I love. I thought it would kind of work with the wave. So I have
we did the initial sketch for your kind of composition, and yes, beautiful.
You can explain it much better.
No, you're doing an amazing job. So Tammy is being an incredible champion right now, being on the Art Friends Show extemporaneously while she's here for a private session. And one thing I wanted to mention is that Unsplash is where we can go for imagery that is copyright free. So if you're looking for a reference photo and you want to be able to make your visual art from it, it's really, really great professional practice to source it copyright free from the very beginning. So let me just show you that. I'll walk around and show you the Unsplash here. Let's see. So we found this, and the website is called unsplash.com, but you can gather imagery that way. And that way she's able to feel like she can use that imagery with permission. And check out this beautiful thing she's doing. Wow. You just totally changed it in like 2 seconds. I'm so happy we're getting back into this process with you. So she's working with a soft pastel on top of acrylic, and then we're going to use fixative to take that pastel. Do I have the fixative here? This is my favorite fixative for this process because it doesn't alter the color of the pastels.
That's what I need to get today.
Yeah, and then you can actually paint right on top of the pastel too with acrylic. And so it's a nice way to sketch it out, also give this kind of hand-drawn element to your work, and be able to build in layers and get imagery down really quickly. I'm really loving pastels lately for that. So in a minute, we're going to take it out onto the front porch and spray it with this fixative and go from there. So she's busted all of this out in like 30 minutes or less. The beauty of using this kind of pigment, you can just spread around really easily. I'll show you, just since we're basically having an art lesson, I'll show you years ago when I was working on a collection in 2018, I went on to Unsplash and got a bunch of imagery and then printed it out and kind of played around with it to make references for my paintings. So for example, the waterfall that's in this picture and the women and stuff, I got them copyright free on Unsplash. Maybe I can I show them my board here for a second? Let me see if I can navigate to it. This is, where are they? I don't know. Oh, here. So I'll show you my board here on Unsplash where I was gathering imagery for that collection. And you can see that actual waterfall I ended up, printing out and putting into this reference collage. And then I loosely based some paintings on these collages. I made a whole ton of them, maybe like 20 of them.
That's so cool.
Which in and of itself is super fun to do. But as a painter who I love to have, some imagery in my work, a lot more abstract in color these days. But it's a fun place to go for imagery if you're really wanting to put realism into your work. Whoa, look what Tammy's doing now. Yay, look at you go. That's amazing. Ugh. So also what Tammy's doing is my signature program. So it's called the Visual Artist Accelerator, and we work really, as you can see, really intensively together. It's 90 days long or 3 months of your life. And when you come in, my commitment to you is we will help you make a new body of work and debut it to your community, to your world. And in that process, you make tons of art, you take lots of risks, and we really fit it to your life. I have a curriculum that I've been teaching that helps support you in it. There are modules, but we also pace it to you. I have certain key milestones I want you to hit. Right now, Tammy's working on her cohesive body of work, and then we'll be doing a portfolio review. And then once we're well underway with the work itself, we work on an artist statement and a bio and think about how to show the work, whether it's locally or online or a combination, depending on the goals of each artist. We kind of launch. I had an artist last week, finally start her email newsletter. So by the end of your program too, my dear, I really want every artist to have their email newsletter along with their cohesive body of work and their debut. So, that's what private mentoring looks like. If you're local, you can come in person. Most people are far-flung across the globe, and so we meet virtually. And then we also correspond in a private channel, and I usually reply with video or audio or written feedback twice a week in the private channel. So you get a lot of just accountability and perspective from a fellow working artist, and I have taken many people through the learning arc of this program, and so I'm very experienced with the common pitfalls and times where you're like, it worked for everybody else, but it's not going to work for me. It'll totally work for you, and it's very, very fun and satisfying. So this turned into kind of a commercial for my mentoring program. Thank you very much.
I've created
Do you
more
want to
art
say? Yeah.
this mentorship in the last month than I have probably in the last 5 years.
Pastel hand high five?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's the point, right? Is to
Yes.
get you in motion creatively,
Yes.
and you are fully in it. So
I love it.
yeah.
It's been amazing.
Thank you, honey. Okay, well, I'm gonna sign off because we're doing this, but my guest today canceled, and I was like, hey, Tammy, can I show you off to the world? And that is just one more example of you stepping into your absolutely ferocious light and sharing. So, okay. Bye for now. I'm Annamieka. Today is day 56 of the Art Friends Show. We're going live 100 days in a row to create the Art Friends Show. Come back again tomorrow. And if you want to do private mentoring with me, let's do it. It's the best.
Do it.
Bye. I'd love to have you inside of Art Friends School, where we go deeper into these topics. Follow the link that's in the show notes or find it on my website at annamieka.com.